Hey guys, I'm Karina. I am a tax and accounting professional in the beauty industry, and I help my clients manage and organize their finances so that they can save money and build generational wealth. So let's just dive right in to touch a topic on the type of cosmetologists and estheticians that either have to pay taxes or considered employees. So you have your salon owners, and salon owners are typically the ones who have the most overhead. They are in control of the salon itself. They either own the building or rent the building. So anything that happens to the building, they're responsible for fixing and also provide all of the equipment that is in the salon, whether it's the chairs, the sinks, the tables, the massage beds, whatever it is in that industry, they usually equip the whole salon. And they do typically have employees there that they work with. And the employees can be commission based or it can just be a salary employee. Now, if you are a salon owner, then obviously you are responsible for the salon and you are the one who is responsible for sending out the W-2s each year to your employees. You are responsible for payroll taxes and sending out payroll to your employees. So you are required to send estimated tax payments each quarter and filing your tax return. But again, you do have more expenses and you do have more things to write off because it does require a lot to keep up a shop. The next thing you have is an employee who is going to be either hourly or a commission-based employee. Now, straight to the point, hourly is someone who's paid hourly, and then you have commission-based. And with commission-based, you're getting a percentage of what service you did. So if you are a brow tech or a lash tech, then if you charge $250 for your service, whatever you and your agreement is with the salon owner is what you pay them. So if it's $50 or it's a percentage of that, then that's what you agreed on. However, you have nothing to worry about because the salon owner is still responsible for sending you a W-2. And the only thing you would do is really fill out a W-4 for your taxes. And they will take out the taxes for you and you guys will go from there. But you do file your own annual tax return. The next thing is a suite owner. And you have a suite owner who is someone who is really it's like a little room or office or just like a space that's for one or two people and their client. It's not really a big open space like a salon would be. Now, this person is typically responsible for all of their expenses, their equipment. You also pay estimated tax payments and you're responsible for filing your own tax return because you're considered self-employed, obviously. But your expenses is pretty much everything that you use each day. Like you have your equipment that you probably bought to do the service, and then you have everyday supplies that you need to do your service. So those things are also considered write-offs. Now, you also have your booth renters. With the booth renters, they're typically renting a little space, a booth, from the salon owner. And they'll be responsible for their everyday supplies. Like if you were a nail tech, you would have all your nail supplies. If you're doing hair, you'll have your hair supplies. Something that you need every single day. Now, if you're in a shop, obviously the shop will usually have like the sinks or the bigger things that is available for you. So you don't have to really worry about that. But everything else you do have to kind of use on your own, which is consider your expenses, which you would be considered self-employed, and you are responsible for estimated tax payments and filing your own tax return. You also have the traveling artist. Now, the traveling artist is someone who goes to the client, and I've had this done for me with my hair, with my waxings, and it's pretty convenient for me, especially because I have kids. So they're usually charging a little bit extra to travel to you. And I do this for notary as well. I'm a mobile notary and I travel. You do have to come up with your own equipment and supplies, of course. Equipment is to the minimum because you don't have so much to pack. Obviously, you can't pack a sink and take it to your client. So there are limits to what you have. However, typically you're using your car pretty often. You're in your car and you're buying food on the road or you're eating on the road. So those are typical write-offs for this type of person who is traveling. And you are required to pay estimated taxes because you're still considered self-employed, and you will file your annual tax return. Now, the last one is the at-home artist, right? We have so many at-home artists now. This is something that's really popular, it's common, and you have minimum overhead because you're not technically in a salon where you have to provide all this stuff for people. It's just you. You have a little station in your house. A portion of your house is specifically for this part of your business, and so sorry, someone's outside. You might see him run past the window. But typically, the expenses that you have, you're using every day to do whatever service you're doing. But you also have that option to have that home office deduction as well. So that's another thing. But because you work for yourself and you do get income from this, you are required to pay estimated taxes and file your annual tax return. So I hope that this helps. I hope that you guys got a little bit of information on where you actually fit and if you're required to file or if you are considered an employee. And if you are looking for a tax professional, look no more. I am here. You can hit the link that I leave below to my website if you want to book a 15-minute consultation and get started with your taxes. If you are interested in content or everyday content or want to get a hold of me quicker than what it would be if you are on YouTube, then go ahead and follow me on Instagram, which is going to be in the description as well for you. And I'll be happy to take on more topics if you guys want to know more on something that I did not cover. All right, you guys have a great week and blessings to you guys and enjoy.